Thank you very much. Can you
So
hear
we're going to
me?
record. We're going to record this morning. So, folks, if they have some business they want to do in those regions, they can hopefully get some answers from you this morning. So, Carlos, first, a little bit, just if you want to give us a quick little background on you, how long you've been in the industry with the company, and where are you actually based out of?
Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm excited to see almost 300 people here in the morning. That's exciting. That's a good way to start this Monday. So thank you very much, everyone. Well, I would like to share really quick that I've been in this industry for 20 years now. It's been exciting, and you all know what does that mean exactly. That means being part of transformations, and that's what really excites me. Right now, I'm in charge of Latin America. I've been here for 4 years in this wonderful company, which has given me a lot of things, a lot of blessings. So I'm very excited right now to share a little bit more about Mexico and Latin America with you.
So, for folks, obviously Mexico is probably the bigger market out of the Latin America markets. If folks want to get into Mexico, what are some of the things they need to know if they've got some brand partners or people are interested? What do they need to know to get product in there, or how to maybe talk to them and send them information?
That's a very good question. Well, first of all, if they need to know something very important. Mexico is the bridge to the rest of Latin America, which is a very good notice. We have a great community down here, and we have Plan B. That's important for you to know. That means people will be experiencing a great compensation plan, but I think that this is very important. We have adapted the compensation plan for the Latinos, which is very important. We do have an office in Mexico, and if people want to join, if they want to be enrolled with us, they just need to buy one of our packs. We have different packs for them to enroll with the different products. We do have 23 products in our portfolio. I can show that. I actually created a presentation if you want to do
Right.
that.
Yeah, let's do that, Carlos.
Okay, let me share this really quick. So really quick about Mexico, our main language is Spanish, as you already know, and we have 130 million people in Mexico only. I mean, that's huge, in which we have more women, that's good, and 48% of men. The currency is Mexican pesos. When talking about the direct sale, there's more than 3 million people participating in Mexico in this wonderful industry in which mainly women are the ones who are really working around independent distributors. But we have seen a trend in which we are now seeing couples working together, which we love in this industry. Mexico occupies the fourth position in direct sales in Latin America. Worldwide, we are number 8. That is great. And as I was telling you at the beginning, this is an important market, especially if you want to build not only in Mexico, but in the rest of Latin America. Our sales are 5,800 US dollars, which is huge. And there's a big opportunity. These are the percentage of categories that you can see: beauty 42%, nutrition 35%, and home 16%. What is important in our business and when thinking about building and engaging in our market, people care about the product quality. This is important, product quality. One important thing that has come to our attention and that you can see in different parts and in different companies is the value of community. To really create a community with a sense of belongingness, this is very important. Also, one important thing in all the Latino markets is one of the main drivers is we really like to have special trips. We really like to travel, and that's very important. And one other thing that has been very powerful and that creates a success among the company has to do with the system, creating systems, but not only system, make them simple. This is something very important. So when we're thinking about our products, you can see this. We have 23 products, as I mentioned before. One of the biggest ones has to do with weight control, and we do have the slenderized drops. We have the the protein, we have the cocoa PV, giving greens, etc. We also have products through the NFR models. Why do we use the NFR model? We usually use this in order to see how the people react, how do they accept some additional products so that we can start working with additional products in order to add them to our portfolio. So these are the products that are included in Mexico. These are our top sellers, the drops, probiotics, Vinali, Omega, and protein. These are the most popular products in which people are actually building and working around with, and which has, I mean, all of our brand partners have built great consumption around these products, especially when we think about the drops. We do have a system, when we were talking about systems, we do have a system in which people, leveraging from the retail packs that we have, we create a specific earning, and we teach them how to get some specific amount during a specific period of time in order to get that amount. So this has been very powerful, especially in January and in June, when we have some special challenges with the people, talking about the corporate side. But they usually do challenges during the whole year. One other thing that I would like to share is that we have implemented a annual calendar, and these are all the events that we have in the Latino region. So people, when they start, they know what's going on during the year. We start with the Biz Lenderize Challenge in January. Then we have our Connect event. Then we have a Road to Manager event, which is a training event specialized and focused in our managers. We also have an incentive called the Director's Resort, in which we challenge and we work together with the people so that they can rank advance to director and have an incentive for them. Then we have an annual trip. We're just coming back from our cruise, which was amazing. We had 120 people there enjoying, having fun, because we like to have fun as Latinos, but we also have some special time for them to be trained. So we're just coming back from the Caribbean in a very beautiful boat in this cruise, which was amazing. And after that, we also have a boot camp. This happens during November and December, and it means a space in which we really train people. They actually invest to be there, and they receive a training certification. For us, this is the kickoff for the next year. It's really when we come together with the leaders, with those who are committed, with those who are really working and planning to start on fire the next year. So that is the bootcamp. In the middle, we have a lot of medical events, product training, presentation of the opportunity, and all that things week by week. So that is part of the system that we have created with the brand partners. This is just one of the most important things, the community and the culture that we've been creating, in which, as you can see, we love, and I was actually mentioning this, we love to travel, we love to visit, and we love to be trained, to always receive this kind of training in which we can grow personal development, business orientated, etc. But this is what we have created, a big culture with a great community, with a great sense of belongingness around PartnerCo. This was a very fast presentation, so now I can actually answer the questions that you can have around this.
Yeah, Carlos, obviously the big questions are, we know Mexico's open up, but where in like Central America, I don't know if we're doing anything in South America at all. Can you answer those questions of where people can actually do some business in Central and South America?
Correct. So it's Mexico, it's Chile, it's Peru, Bolivia, and Colombia. Colombia is an NFR market. That's important to know. And we're actually transitioning Colombia to have the same compensation plan as the rest of Latin America. That means having Plan B.
And if folks are interested in some of those other countries, even in Central America, is there any way to do anything with that, or is it just going to be patient, or you're going to have to take it upon yourself to get product yourself into these places?
We always want to do things so that we can be there for a long term, not a short term. So when we're thinking about another country, I think we can always look at that if there is a movement around that. First of all, in our current situation, I think there's a big opportunity with the current Latino markets that we have.
And so you explain Plan B. So there's two different compensation plans. Basically, you get a little understanding what Plan B means.
Yeah, it's mainly a difference in the level of business in which people can enroll with. So that means, let's say, for example, in the US, you need for the ultimate, you need 1,500 points. So for Mexico, it's only 800 points. That's the main difference with the compensation plans, Plan B and Plan C. For elite, you just need 400 points. For business, you only need 200 points. And for the member, it's only 100 points.
Okay. Risha, I know you're on here. You're obviously down in Mexico and building down there as well. Can you hop on real fast and just let people understand from your standpoint of being in Mexico, how business is down there for people who are down there and if they want to get down there and also promote your. I know you have a WhatsApp page and you also do a Zoom as well.
Good morning, buenos días,
Yeah.
Carlos, ¿cómo está?
Buenos días, muy
Buenos
bien.
días.
And you?
Aquí bien. Very good, thank you. I love Mexico. I love working with the Mexicans. I love the culture here. I love everything about it. And we're building slowly, but we're happening. We've got some great leaders, Rosile Second, Tepatitlan, Erika Mendiola, aquí in Manzanillo. Things are happening. A couple of questions I have for you is because the point value is very high. It averages about $3.18 Canadian for 1 point, whereas compared to Canada, it's about $1.94 to about $2.11. So our cost of goods is considerably higher, and I understand because of bringing product in from Utah and Mexican customs and everything else involved. So the question I have is, I'm finding a lot of people are having financial difficulty to meet the 100 PV. So I'm wondering if that could be a consideration that might be lowered to 75 so we have more people committed to the monthly subscription. So that would be one question. The other question I have is, will there be more product availability coming into Mexico, more choices of products as we have in the US and Canada?
Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're building in Mexico. I love when I hear that someone is building in Mexico. So thank you very much for that. Regarding your first question, yes. Well, we actually tried in previous years to have a lower requirement, but you know what? At the end, when you have a lower requirement of the qualification, commission checks go down. So we tried that and it actually didn't work very well. So one of the things that we are promoting and the way we are building this is people are doing the consumption of 50 points and they are creating, or 75 points, and they're creating a customer in order to be qualified. That's working very well with a lot of people. And that is part of the things that we are working and training people around so that they can keep their businesses qualified. That is for the first question. The second one, we would love to have as much product as you do have in the United States and Canada. Unfortunately, some of the regulatory stuff in Mexico is kind of hard. Let's say we recently launched the Magnical. There was a difference of only 2 milligrams in the magnesium, in which we weren't able to launch that before. So we created a special formula after having the product in the NFR thing. So we created these people willing to have the product. We were attracting customers, and after that, we were able to fulfill the requirement of the MOQ for that. So it's a little bit hard to have all the products because of the regulation that we have in Mexico, but we're always working to bring product. That's part of the objective every year, to bring a new product.
And Carlos, if people want to kind of get in touch with you or reach out to you, or maybe even get some slide presentations on Mexico, how can they do that?
I can actually, if you want, I can write down my WhatsApp. and my email for you.
Please
And
do.
we do have different channels for people to be updated with all the information that we have in Mexico. We have special WhatsApps for them to be informed. So I'll write them and just send me a message, and I can add you to those groups if they want.
Perfect. And put that in the chat, and then Sarah will make sure it keeps circulating through there so people see it and everything else. Because I do know there is a WhatsApp group that Reach is a part of, and a couple of other leaders that are going to Mexico are part of too. So there's some great information there. And Risha does a really good job too of having some different Zooms and trainings and as well for folks who are trying to build in Mexico. Reese, I know you've got Risha. Anybody else? Any other questions you want to ask Carlos?
Sorry, we're good. My Wi-Fi is blinking in and out. I just want to say as well too that the Tuesday night trainings that is offered by the Mexico City sales office, Samuel, are awesome. So continue with that. It's been really well received and appreciated.
I'm glad to hear that.
Hey, Risha, thank you so much. Reese,
Thank
did
you
you want
very
to add
much for
anything?
that.
No, Risha's got it. She's got our Mexico covered now. Would love to see Costa Rica come back online, but I know that's future stuff.
Yep, working on that as well. And the good news is that Mexico is coming to PXP with North America in Dallas in September. So it's going to be great to have them joining us as well and bring that Latin flair.
Hey, John, do I have
Yep.
coverage enough? Can you hear me? Okay. I
Yeah,
just
sure
want
can.
to reiterate to everybody that the Latino market in the United States is massive, massive. Like, it is our best market. So you don't have to know someone in Mexico or Central America or South America. You just got to know somebody in your neighborhood and get them going. And then they're naturally going to take it back to those countries for you. So, like, everybody should have a design purpose to get a high quality Latino leader in your business and invest into them. And because we can't build in a non-English speaking environment effectively, but we can find a bilingual person and build them, and then they can build into that market. So I encourage you, like, put that on your radar.
Great point. Because remember, like we talk all the time, sometimes it might be the person who is originally from that country who's in the United States that will get you into that country, right? That can be with any country, not just Mexico. So that's a great point, Todd. Also, real fast, one more question, Carlos. I know we had Brazil open at one point. It's not right now. Any word on what the status is of Brazil?
We used to, that's correct. But it's no longer a market for our partner co. We would love to. I mean, that is a very, very big market for the industry, but I think we still don't have the correct leadership there in order to grow. We're just missing you.
Awesome. Well, Carlos, we appreciate the taking the time to join us today and get some insight into that. We put his WhatsApp and email in the chat, so if you have any questions for him, please reach out to him, and Carlos will get you taken care of. So thanks so much, Carlos, for sharing a little bit about Mexico and Latin America. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you for making me part. I'm excited to see as many people in this morning, so thank you for that energy. And if you have any questions, just please feel free to contact me. We'll be happy to support you in any way.
Awesome. Thanks so much again. We appreciate that.